It's about to be action packed, so sit back and enjoy the snacks. Oh, hell
What's going on, Realist Track?
And it's Usher.
Man, to the real where we keep it real. The Fall of the House of Usher, Season 1, Episode 7.
The Pit and the Pendulum. Time for kid number 6. He deserves it. A lot of them did.
I'm trying to see who didn't. Well, none of them did because it was by their father or aunt's hand.
But they all trash, though. They're bad people.
Okay, not so much to do with the cat. I mean, that was that was.
He did a lot of drugs though. Like he was just
that don't make you a bad person.
It don't make you a bad person, but then you cheating on your boyfriend. Like he was doing other shit. They probably only just showed because he was getting his dick sucked by like a fan before dude came in. Remember that lady was sucking his dick? He had a hat on the balcony.
Okay.
And then you murdered a pet and you tried to hide it. I'm just saying, like
that ain't bad. They wouldn't have died if that wasn't bad as some of the other stuff they've been.
They wouldn't have died horribly had they not done certain shit. Like the lady, I feel the only person I really feel bad for in this situation is the wife because she made one bad decision and you got burned alive. You got your skin melted off because you was in the wrong place at the wrong time. You should have followed your gut to leave and you would have been perfectly fine. I feel the worst for her. Like
no, I'm talking about the kids though.
The kids, they were all gonna die anyway, but they wouldn't have died horribly had they not been horrible people. Like yes, they were gonna die, but y'all died horrible because of y'all actions. Like the girl who went and got like the clinic shit with the gorillas or whatever. She said you could have died peaceful in your bed, but she was like fuck it because she was in there trying to expose your sister. All of them was gonna die anyway. She was gonna expose herself. Like you trying to do shit just to get one up on somebody, and I'm like.
I'm just trying to see the least girl, fucked up the of one the kids. That's all.
I feel like the gamer dude might have been the least fucked up. I don't know because you still only know what they showed you. Well, out of what they showed us, he probably was the least one. But they all was fucked up in their own way. Who's that was the one that killed the cat. He was a gamer, like he bought and made games or whatever. Like
I'm like, what he did wasn't that bad. I'm like, it's people that cheat every day. I mean, I get that, but you don't deserve to die from the actions of your father or your aunt, whoever the fuck made the deal. But I get it. I get it's bad, but it ain't like.
Well, we already know
you can be a better person from that. The cat, okay, yeah, you killed the cat when
he wouldn't have died horribly had he been honest though. Like you tried to hide it and go get another one that looked just like it and stuff. Like you lied about that. Like you really murdered an animal. I don't even know what he did with the cat body, and then you went and bought another one that looked exactly like it. And look at how he treated the lady at the pet place because of what he wanted. He threw his money around. Like I'll save all these animals and do whatever, but you gonna give me this cat. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like you can't do that. You don't fuck with your people, but then when you need it, you want to throw your name around. Do you know who I am? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you know who I am? Okay. That's how they be acting.
Okay.
But
at least you know when I looked at you to say it again. Like, okay.
I feel like they was all because like the youngest brother was trying to sell sex and drugs to get over on people because the real money was in the people he was catching up doing the stuff. It wasn't even like you was just doing it.
Yeah.
You was trying to do that. I
couldn't remember what his deal was.
Yes, you was trying to do that. Then you was trying to fuck your brother wife because that's why he invited her low key so he could have shit on him too. So you was trying to do all that.
Man, he was fucked up.
The gamer boy, he literally like he was cheating and he killed the cat and tried to hide it. I forgot her name. Is it Camille? Camille was the one who was always getting information on people, but you tried to one up your sister so bad that like you got beat, like you got ripped apart by fucking monkeys when she was gonna hold herself anyway. She literally killed her wife or partner or whatever they were and herself. She was gonna die anyway. She was fucked up because you got somebody doing human trials or something. You know you weren't even supposed to be doing that. Forging signatures and all that shit. You was fucked up. The girl that died last with the glass falling on her, the way she treated her husband was insane. The way she treated people and her husband, she was fucking all because you feel like you ignored or whatever. Like she want to sympathize with the other lady at the last minute, and she wasn't sleeping and stuff. But you did that to yourself. Like I just feel like you did that to yourself. And now
that's the recap.
And now
this the one you've been waiting on.
Hell yeah, because you are the most despicable human being in the world to take your wife out of hospital care, to drug her up with pharmaceuticals from your daddy company, so you can torture her and her not say nothing while she's right there with her daughter. Like, I feel like that's the most scummiest shit while you snorting cocaine. That's the scummiest fucking shit. Cause she lied one time. How many times have you lied, sir? I'm pretty sure she's asked you about you and your daddy company, and which y'all give him that official statement that y'all not liable for, whatever. And I'll tell her what y'all be out here doing.
Well, I mean, can't tell nobody. That's not a bad thing.
Oh, so lying is not bad, depending on how you do it.
No. Listen to me. Mm-hmm. That's company stuff. Mm-hmm. That's company stuff. They can implement her, and she go to jail, and she lose her daughter.
I thought you can't testify against your spouse.
That's starting to become a thing of the past now. So, you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if that's still a thing, cool. He wrong. Cool. He should have told her. If I run the risk of telling you something and losing the kids, I take that L. I don't implement you in knowing something where we lose the kids, right? Okay. So, I mean, you say, okay, am I right or am I wrong?
I guess you're right, but lying is lying at the end of the day, regardless of what you're doing it for.
Lying is not lying. Lying
is not lying.
No, it's not. Not when it comes to losing the kids. Whereas it's like
that lady probably know everything that man was doing, because if she was to go to jail, we don't know that though. She wasn't finna snitch. No way. Look at them people. Like, look, when you think of their family, none of them people. The only person that I saw that would have snitched was that lady that was the doctor. The one where the black lady killed her on her way out to go snitch on their ass. Like, she was the only one that probably was about that life.
I'm just saying, just hypothetical. If it means you losing the kids and the money, and me going to jail for 20 years, okay, cool. I go to jail for 20 years, but y'all still living comfortably.
The whole goal is to not do anything where either of us can be in jail for one. Let's put that out there to y'all people who like don't understand that. We talking about the show, but at the end of the day, if I ask you a question and lying about it and saying, well, I don't want you to perjure yourself is two different things. Now, if you answer me, if I ask you a question about the job, you like, well, I don't want you to perjure yourself if something come up. That's not lying because you didn't tell me. You telling me.
Well, yeah.
But if you bold-faced lie, that's a lie. Like, if you know what I'm saying?
Like that then. Okay,
but okay, like I said, lying is lying. I said what I said the first time. Lying is lying. If I ask you a question and you answer me with a lie, that's a lie. If I ask you a question and you say I can't tell you because you might end up perjuring yourself, that's a different situation.
Then you let it go.
If you fucking say,
I'm asking. We getting out.
We ain't finna be together if I gotta perjure myself. No way, because that's crazy. What is you doing?
Crossing T's, dotting I's.
What is you doing?
Making it.
You hiding bodies, selling drugs, and doing illegal activities. If I'm gonna perjure myself, so what is we doing?
Trying to get these $1 billion like everybody
else. Okay, well, like everybody else, the way they get it, that means you sacrificing your family or something anyway. So I'm out.
I ain't sacrificing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Somebody going, because you ain't getting it for free.
Somebody going. Ain't nobody in the real house.
Anyway.
Billions.
Full reactions on Patreon.
Billions.
Put the headphones on.
They on. I'm just stating my facts. Stay on. Just stating my facts. Get my dollars. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's him, huh?
Probably. He was the one that was sick. He was the one that was sick when he was little.
It's a CFC, consent for care form. Hey, Freddie, no siren, okay? Thanks.
What's a likely reason to forge a signature on a CFC form?
To make it look like the patient knew the risks and made an informed decision to join the trial. And also to shield the company from liability. Jesus, Fred!
Kids make noise, Roderick. That's how we know they're working.
Where is she?
Sorry.
She might have been the first to go. Who said it's just the kid?
I mean, with everything that he has turned
because Madeline's husband dead
really
too.
Necessary. Go. You boys give him help.
Okay.
Somebody got hell, all right.
Annabelle Lee. You know, I've thought about it over the years because I've got a good sense for people. I asked myself, what went wrong? What malfunctioned with me back then to make me trust you? And I figured it out. It was her. I trusted her, so I trusted you. I mean,
Damn.
I say to people all the time, there's no such thing as a good Usher.
There you go.
But there was one.
She got up out of there.
Usher.
Wrong. My granddaughter, Lenore. The best of us. All the best of Annabelle Lee without the broken heart.
That's right. So we finna get Frederick.
Fuck it.
Freddie is this swing vote where I see it. He's key to the play.
Get him in here.
So, good luck.
You know,
You
coked
about to
out.
lose everything.
Mm-hmm.
All your kids, your company, all that.
He deserves
That's why rich
better
people
than
be
that.
willing to do anything, if not take
I'm a
themselves
realist,
out
and I
when the
agree
money
he is
is gonna go.
compromised.
AI, artificial consciousness, virtual immortality. You take that to the board. You tell them that if I'm in the chair, I take this company into the future, leave all of this behind us. The whole rotten legacy goes out with Roderick, and we rebrand as a tech company. I imagine they'd find that appealing.
I imagine they would.
Mm.
And I imagine this isn't easy for you.
It's the hardest thing I've ever had to say out loud.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
I mean, the whole time she been doing everything, she been by his side, but... What the fuck? What is this shit? See, look at her bandages. Don't look like they didn't change nothing. Like, this man had lost his goddamn mind. He coked the fuck out. What is that back there?
Freddie.
What, her head look
You
like
must
a
be
body
feeling
back
good.
there?
That smile. The smile stole my heart.
Shit.
Do you know what the headline was that morning when I took my board seat from my predecessor? Business section of the Times. From ruthless to toothless. Is that how you see me? Toothless?
That's how you see yourself. That's why you're so insecure.
It's an emergency. Dad needs me.
Sweating cocaine going
I'll
up
be
there.
back when I can. Maybe we'll talk then.
Don't nobody want to look at this shit all over the walls like this. Like, you done lost your fucking mind. That shit look crazy as fuck. Where the daughter been that she ain't coming here?
It wasn't on your hand. I saw footage from the party.
So you saw the footage,
Don't
saw her there
make
doing nothing,
excuses.
and you
I am
still did all
working
this.
Apparently, they're all gone. It's all about to fall apart. So I need to count on you. And when they call, and they will call, and just don't pick up. That's the best message. And if they corner you in the street, you tell them, I'm Frederick Usher. I'm the repository of the hopes and dreams of a fucking empire. So take your treacherous bullshit elsewhere. Can you do that?
I can.
I'm on what? 2,000 milligrams of Ligadone a day?
Shit.
The second highest dosage I've ever heard of is...
1,300.
And then this happens and they want to up it. And I know you work for Fortunato, I know. But you're still my doctor.
Are you? Is he?
Of course.
No, you're not.
He whoever doctor that paid him.
Is that Ligadone is more like heroin than any other drug I've ever been on.
Shit.
Ligadone has a low incidence of addiction if used correctly.
Come on. It's just me and you here. So tell me, how do I get off this perfectly safe, non-addictive drug?
That's well, I am.
Gotta wean yourself off of it.
Yep.
I know your fucking nose is missing in the inside.
Hey, it's Fredzo. Yeah, listen, I know we're all set for next
Where
week,
is his
but
daughter at? Like, why she ain't walked in this
things are
room?
happening for me, and do you hear how fast he changed his tune? It's amazing. My whole life, you know, it won't take me seriously. And then suddenly, you're the new CEO.
Wonder why they ain't take you
And
seriously.
everybody is fucking so accommodating. Second lesson Dad was big on was getting your house in order. You don't have to be a tyrant, but if you don't want to be consistently cruel, then you have to be sufficiently brutal at least once to establish authority.
I ain't gonna say what this sound like, but you know, go ahead.
I don't want to be consistently cruel. That's not me.
It sounds like you have a small dick, sir. Are you compensating for something?
I won't break our bond. You already cracked it. So I've just got to put our house back in order. So, let's do this once. Let's do it fast. And let's do it quiet. And then we can start to heal.
Like, who would want to be with somebody like that? Oh. Taking out her fucking teeth.
I've got to...
Like, you know how fucking crazy you gotta be to do that to somebody?
Bring it home.
And the fact that she can't move or scream but felt all that is disgusting.
Got some work.
Where are they?
Who?
The specialists, the doctors, everyone you promised would
When
be
you're
here.
at school, they come here a lot of the time. But she is fine.
I don't believe you. And you're not right, Dad. You smell like shit and you look like shit and you're acting weird.
Watch it.
Mom is not okay. You are not okay. None of this
She's
is
talking
okay.
to her fucking
And
dad.
I'm not
That's what she's talking
playing.
to.
Actually, take care of her. And we can take her there tomorrow.
You need to
I
stop.
can't call and
You need to
ask
stop.
them.
I can't
I'm a
do
minor.
this today.
I need you
Not
to
right
call
now.
them.
Stop it,
All you have to
please.
do is
Stop
call.
it. Stop! Stop it! Stop fucking talking! If anybody spoke to me like this, there would be repercussions. You do not get a free pass because you are my daughter.
Mm-hmm. You know, lost your fucking mind talking to Lenore like that. Stand your ground, cause he ain't right. That's right.
Your mother is resting, and you will leave her alone while I'm gone. And I will deal with you later when I get back.
What you gonna fucking do, bitch?
I don't know what you're playing out with me tonight, but I've just about had enough.
We're almost there, Augie.
Mm-hmm.
Why you're dragging this out, why the cat and mouse, and I know the answer. Because you're getting something out of it.
It's not like that.
And if you're getting something out of it, whatever it is, I don't have to give it to you.
Please.
Good night, Roderick. And good luck with the dementia.
You'll have me on murder. More than one. Actually.
And here's where I stop in my tracks, slowly return to the chair, sit down, and start the recorder again. That's what I do now, right, Roderick, in your little script?
I mean, it'd be nice.
But that's the thing, isn't it? We've been here before, you and me, right here. In fact, you're trying to scare me.
No. No. That's Freddie, I expect. They've been at me all night. Make sure I get their stories right. You start talking, and then all of a sudden I spot a little hint of Freddie, but I try to ignore it because you can't see him. And then he manages to get a good jolt in there for my benefit while you look at me like I'm insane. I'm not insane. And while Catasol is no picnic, it certainly isn't this. And any second, Freddie is gonna peek up from behind the chair and show off his C-section scar.
Oh.
Daddy.
Wow. Caught him sleeping.
That's different.
I'll tell you something, jump out and scare his motherfucking ass because he lowered his guard. Can he see this shit too? Oh, I was like, excuse? Because I'm like, bitch, you next. If you can see it.
Big day.
Oh.
We are on the record at 1:32 p.m. Today is Thursday, December 20th, 1979.
So this was
Mr.
before
Usher,
80.
I'd like you to have a look at exhibits 2 and 3 here. You recognize that document?
Objection.
It's an agreement between the patient, the provider, and the company. It lists all risks and side effects associated with the proposed treatment.
Anything strike you as unusual about that document?
Objection.
Nothing at all unusual.
No, it's pretty standard boilerplate. It's unfortunate we couldn't get a family member to sign along with the patient given their age. But as you can see here, it was witnessed by a representative of the company.
Have you ever signed as a witness on a CFC?
Yes, I have.
And is this your signature?
Yes, it is.
On this date?
Told you he was gonna go in there and botch that shit.
Mr. Usher, I will remind you, you're under oath. You agreed to appear here today as a witness for this office.
Yes. Well, your man there wouldn't leave us alone. He stopped by my home on multiple occasions pressing this issue.
Wow.
So yes, I agreed to appear. I'd hope by appearing here and verifying for the record what I had said to Mr. Dupin in privacy that he would do me the kindness of letting my family be in peace.
Child, I would have jumped over that table and whooped his motherfucking ass in front of the
The
people.
treatment of my family in the name of whatever vendetta Mr. Dupin has for Rufus Griswold borders on harassment. That's what I came here to say.
Wow.
What's happening? No, don't say anything. What are they doing?
She knew then, because she's smiling.
Perjury. Perjury.
I told you to stay at home.
They set that shit up.
Say a word, not another word, not here. I will meet you at home.
I see why she love. Fuck them hoes. They on some bullshit.
Right now.
Girl.
There is one
Go ahead on,
the
Annabelle.
mind of every board member, investor, and executive at Fortunato.
She just like her daddy. You ain't like his ass,
Roderick
but you
Usher.
just like that hoe.
He is a fucking hero. If you're gonna be swimming in money and promotions and protections by lunchtime tomorrow, you'll be in a new house by Christmas. You would have been on unemployment tomorrow if you'd done it your way, and Fortunato would have sued you into a fucking crater.
Taking your wig off? I was waiting because it was getting on my nerves with that hump in the bed.
Why the wig?
Looked like it had blonde or something, so probably make her look younger than she is. I don't know. It still annoying me. Her head's still annoying me.
Her head is annoying.
Look at how it's like humped at the top like that. Like, welcome home.
Shit.
They didn't put a wig on top of the wig because this shit's still a wig.
You going down there? Fuck that.
Have a seat.
Verna.
Bitch, what the
These aren't for us technically, they're for the boys later on, but I don't think they'll mind.
I want new terms, and I shall have new terms, or have you forgotten what I am?
There she is. There's my Cleopatra.
Everything has a price. Every negotiation is a point of entry. Every deal is simply an expression of will, mutual will. We can sort this, woman to woman.
I'm not a woman.
You know what I am capable of. You know what I have done. You know who I am.
A collection of impeccable, elaborate masks in orbit of a stunted heart. That was
So how many
cruel.
people she murdered?
I apologize. I know who you are, Madeline. You're one of my favorites. And I
Who else
understand.
your favorite?
You find an adversary, you kill them. You find a hurdle, you jump it or dismantle it.
It's ludicrous. I won't hear any more of it.
Ludicrous. I'm talking about getting clean.
Don't be stupid.
You shouldn't have went to
Imagine what
him.
that would look like. My own wife trying to get off my own drug is a PR nightmare.
I just want to be off it.
You ain't have to tell him though, girl.
No problem.
You be at that big ass house by yourself. You can flush them things down
It's
the toilet
not
when nobody
addictive.
know.
But if you try to get off it, you can expect mood changes and sleep changes and physical changes, flu symptoms, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramping.
What the fuck have you done?
Oh, don't play me like that. Or did I get you wrong? Haven't you sucked a few cocks for a fix before we met? Or am I confusing you with somebody else?
You're a monster, you know that?
He does.
I'm Victor Frankenstein. You're the monster. You are my perfect creation. What was
Man,
left
that
of you
fucking
after that accident was a corpse on a slab And Ligadone was the lightning. I threw the switch, you sat up, and look, it's alive.
That's crazy, bro.
I thought that you loved me.
You are a miracle. You know, a huge part of you is Ligadone. How could I not marry you?
Wow. This motherfucker's crazy. Yeah, I see why these kids are doomed.
3 years.
That's his sister. His sister did that because he wasn't that kind of person until he started listening to her.
So I will take 3 years of hell over a lifetime with you.
Damn.
Easy.
3 years?
You should know
Probably
there's
saved your
common
life,
ground
yeah.
between us. You, your brother, and I, we share something.
And what's
I
that?
recognized it the moment I laid eyes on you. You're in pain. You're exhausted, uncertain, frightened. For the first time in years. I can't take that pain from you. But I can give you something for it. And it's not a drug. Years ago, I offered you certainty. Tonight, clarity. No strings.
I doubt that.
Up domes, up spires, up kingly halls.
Oh, I love
up
it. He probably gonna
fades,
get
up
hit by the fucking wrecking
Babylon-like
ball or some
walls,
shit.
Up shadowy, long-forgotten bowers of
I hear the
sculptured
construction
ivory
site on
and
coke in the
stone.
middle of the night illegally. Oh, she called the
Away.
police.
There
So she
is a
called the police.
movement there. Hell rising from 1,000 thrones shall do it reverence.
I thought you were offering clarity.
Let it steep a moment. It'll come to you.
I need 5 minutes inside. I have to do something.
Oh, come on, man. Look, you scrambled to get us here. Don't keep us waiting.
I need 5 minutes.
Go
Why?
ahead.
Give you an all-clear signal, and you can do whatever.
Because he
you
looking for her wedding ring.
Fuck's sake. Have a little
He's so fucking obsessed he's gonna get himself killed. I love it. I have no sympathy for him.
Why would you go and hit a
You so fucking obsessed with her wedding ring. Like, she probably took that shit out before she even left the house. All that cleaning they did of her bodies.
Wow.
I made you an honest woman.
Should have died here.
You ain't even being honest with yourself, homeboy.
Well, one last thing to say to you.
That's what you came here to do, to piss off the
Rest
way he
in
died?
peace, fuckface.
Did he just have a stroke?
He snorted the wrong drugs. He snorted the drugs he was giving his wife. Karma is so amazing. Remember when he was dusting it all off the table? He mixed it in with
At
the
least
cocaine.
Close your pants. Otherwise, it's just, well,
So now you'll feel
it's
everything,
humiliating enough,
but you can't move.
isn't it?
I fucking love this
No?
show. I
Gonna
love
let it
every
fly?
second.
That's the nightshade paralytic.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little carried away back there. And strictly speaking, I try to never intervene this directly, but the flyers got me thinking, fuck it.
She did that
Yeah, you good?
because she did it.
More.
That's what he was doing on the phone when he zoned out.
More.
I love it.
She saw.
But she saw her the first time, remember? Like, she tried to get out of it the first time.
Fucking
I love this shit.
Wow.
I
That
love
ball was
every
gonna swing
second.
at 8
She
p.m.
said she
tonight. That
normally don't
building is coming
intervene,
down,
but what
or
he
else
did
I'm
was
gonna-
horrible. Why did you have to do that? You could have simply got a divorce.
And I'm gonna
And she wouldn't have been able to afford to do anything. Like, she
He really could have. Like,
she already suffered by not leaving, and it's like, now you're making her suffer more. That wasn't what was supposed to happen.
I don't normally like to get my hands this dirty, but honey, you earned it.
Mm-hmm.
All clear. Start the fucking music.
Are you clear?
Now you get to feel it
dentist.
all.
That's the funniest part. That's what you were gonna be in the other life. You would have been a dentist. And a pretty good one.
he was gonna
No
be a
need to
dentist.
panic.
See, I don't believe she's Satan, because why would you get involved?
You've been scared your whole
I think
life,
she's something else.
and now you get to put that down.
Satan wouldn't care if somebody
It's here,
suffered.
Frederick.
Wouldn't care
I'm
if you died horribly if you weren't
finally
supposed to.
Here.
I want to see what they say she is.
From this vantage point,
Not her laying down behind him on the ground. It's so petty.
Appreciate it.
I have no sympathy for him whatsoever.
That's not good.
Cut him right in half. Ooh.
Oh, guillotine!
The pendulum is swinging.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
That's the name of the episode.
You know,
The pit and the pendulum. He's in a pit and that's the pendulum. I love it.
Could have had a heart attack.
Really?
Could have been hit by a bus. But then you had to bring her home. And you had to grab the pliers.
That's the piece of shit. It's gonna cut slow too, back and forth. I love it.
You only ever wanted to be loved by him. You only ever wanted his approval.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And it's still no fucking excuse.
It's not.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Shit. Yes. Slice and dice, but I want to watch every piece. Slow and steady. Sweet justice.
More than anyone in the world. And now I need you to be a hero again. I need you to be my brother. We need you to be our hero. These are the 80s. They go down 80 mil, and here's the thing. Once you start, you can't stop. You have to take them all at once, because if you stop, it can hurt.
Well, obviously that didn't happen.
But if you take it fast, you won't feel it.
Ain't no way his kids went out like that and it's gonna be that easy for y'all. Ain't no fucking way.
This is the only one. This is it.
Where your pills at? Into this together, out of it together. Where yours at?
You're saving us all.
Ain't nobody left to save.
Saving you.
Right.
You're a legend.
But obviously this didn't happen because when did this conversation between him and the doctor? I mean, him and old dude happened. That happened after the funeral.
She won't die.
This couldn't be right. So is he having a conversation with a dead person? If he's actually dead now, that dude got to be talking to him after he dead. Because, like, Freddie just died. They went to the funerals and shit. Like, this don't make sense.
Maybe that's not how he was supposed to die. Maybe it's whatever that thing your girl playing is, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know.
Because they showed him at both funerals. The girl, the granddaughter was there by herself. She was there at the church. I'm like,
he probably finna wake up. What if he wake up?
Let's see.
Eyes open and cut to black.
There it is. Because I'm like, he crazy because she said in this together, out of this together. Where your pills at?
Boom.
Hello again, handsome.
Her eyes. I told you, I'm like, ain't no way them kids went out like that and you just think it's gonna be that easy. Like, ain't no fucking way. He probably gonna have the worst death.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she gonna get out that easy either, though. But we'll see. Because she ain't did nothing but hold people her whole life.
Damn.
I'm like, it didn't make sense. Cause I'm like, if he died like that, how the fuck did he pull up at Freddie's funeral? How did he, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that. I'm like, ain't no way. Cause I'm like, I know this man ain't in his house having no conversation with no dead man the whole time. But you can't see nothing else. But one more episode of The Fall of the House of Usher Love. I'm loving it. The pure and utter fucking karma was a wild. I just thought he mixed it in by accident when he was like sliding it all off the table. I didn't know she stepped in and made him do that. You literally sat up there, pulled your wife with third-degree burns all over her body out of the hospital to not get her care, to paralyze her and pull all her fucking teeth out. That shit is fucking crazy. Like, you are sick son of a bitch. Like, I don't give a fuck what somebody did to you. doing that is wild. Like, you're an Usher. You lived up to your name. You wanted your daddy approval. You lived up to that fucking name. And now guess where you at? I feel like since this is about poetry and stuff and death, I don't necessarily feel like she's the devil. Cause like, why would she step in for the wife? You know what I'm saying? Why would you have them other people leave that was in that situation? Satan wouldn't do that. You trying to get as many souls as you can if you Satan. You would have been like, wrong place, wrong time. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But to make them leave, to try to get the wife to leave because she wasn't supposed to be there, that wasn't even in her character. She made a bad decision, which people do. Worst decision of her life, obviously. The one time she did do it, the worst decision she ever made. And then when your husband started abusing you, she stepped in again. I'm like, nah, it's something else. Like, they may not even put a definition on what she is, but interesting though. Interesting.
Well, one more episode.
Yeah.
Full reactions now on Patreon. Thank y'all for the support. It's Trey.
And it's Sasha.
Y'all stay real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.